Hey friends, it is part 2 of the bead haul, stash bead haul. I don't know what I would call this, what I'll title it, but these are a collection of beads and already made jewelry and other random little bits that I had left at my mom's house for many years. And when I say many years, I'm talking probably close to 20 years. And that I was talking to her recently about how I'm trying not to buy any new beads and only use beads from my stash. And she said, "Oh, I have a lot of your stuff, like finished jewelry and stuff." Because I had told her I've started going through my jewelry box and kind of cannibalizing or taking things apart that I didn't wear anymore or like anymore. And she goes, "Oh, here I have a lot of stuff that you can go and look through." And for those of you who don't have something like this, I'm not trying to show this to make you feel bad, but like I used to make and sell jewelry. And saying I sold it, I didn't sell very many pieces because I wasn't very good at it, so I stopped doing that. But because at the time when I was creating these pieces, most of them I was making for sale. I have just a lot of extra, I guess you might call this back stock. So I never really got some of this stuff to sell very well, or maybe I was making it to go to some kind of a, I don't know, some kind of a craft fair and never, never got that far. I don't really remember anymore at this point. It's been a long time, guys. But anyway, just here to kind of show you guys these things so that I will probably like take them all apart and store them and start using them. So I thought it would be fun to show you guys before I do that and kind of give you guys a little haul video. But also I think it might be cool just to show you guys how cool it is that with beading, with hand beaded jewelry, or even store-bought beaded jewelry, you can always take it apart when you stop liking it, when it's no longer your style or your taste. And there's nothing wrong with that. It doesn't, I don't feel bad about taking anything of these apart. Like, that is childish looking to me. And I would have worn it when I was maybe 18 years old, but now it just doesn't suit me. I don't feel bad about that at all. So I'm going to start with some pieces that are already finished, and then I'll work my way to the bead stuff that's just just beads that are not strung into a finished piece of jewelry. So this is a necklace. I'm pretty sure I bought this to take it apart and use the beads in it. Already, I really like these frosted seed beads, and I want to use those somehow. This might have been my style when I bought it. I might have actually worn it. I don't really remember. Could have also been that somebody gave it to me. At this point, I don't know, but I'm pretty sure, if memory serves me right, that I bought this multi-strand necklace to repurpose some of the beads in it. And I think the reason this is labeled with like a $2 masking tape tag is because we tried to sell it at one point in a garage sale when I was living with my mom years ago. It didn't sell, so I am going to definitely want to take that one apart. These beads are really pretty too. I don't do a ton with seed beads, but I do have a lot of seed beads. I just need to get back into making things with those, so I'll put that aside. I tried to organize some things here. Here's a little bracelet that I made with some crystals and some, looks like just glass round beads, kind of like a garnet color. I don't like this type of clasp, and I forget what it is, so I apologize, but I hate that type of clasp. It's really hard for me to use. I usually have longer nails, not super long nails, but I have longer nails, and it's hard for me to grasp it. So anyway, and then this is an unfinished crimp bead. It's just crimped once and then left that way, and it looks ugly to me. So I know better now. I would do something different. I would put a crimp cover on it just to make it look prettier, but anyway, I will probably take that apart and do something with those. I love that color garnet bead, so that will be fun. And I have an abundance of crystals, of these bicone crystals, and I actually have no idea what to do with them. So if you have ideas, or like a Pinterest link, some kind of how to make something with these bicones, I'd love it, because I've tried making jewelry with the bicones in the past, and it like scratches my skin and it doesn't feel comfortable. So I don't really like wearing it on like around my wrists or necklaces. It really seems to only work as earrings, and there's only so many earrings you can make with that. So let's see. I think this might be an anklet. It's way too big to be a bracelet. So I'm pretty sure I made this as an anklet, and I am also pretty sure that this bead here was harvested from some other 90s kid jewelry that I had picked up at probably a Claire's boutique or something, and then I used some 6.0, some kind of shimmery sea green, I don't know what color that is. It's like seafoam green with like an AB finish on it. It's pretty. These are pretty seed beads though. And then I have them separated with a little daisy spacer there. So it's got a lobster clasp. Again, it's unfinished crimp beads. I did a lot of that back in the day. Baby Andrea was bad. But yeah, I did make it adjustable. Interesting. Like I have a couple of jump rings on here. I don't know why I have just a couple. How much adjusting is that? This is probably just for my ankle. I don't know. Who knows? But I could see myself redoing this in some other format. Like I could see this being a cute style of bracelet to wear with these beads. It just needs something between to make it pop. It needs like a bright yellow, or I don't know, an orange, or a bright fuchsia pink. It's kind of boring to me with all the beads the same colors. So that will become something. I probably won't give that to anyone. Here is another one of those Y necklaces. If you watched the part 1, I made a lot of this style of necklace to sell, and it just, have a ton of them left over in that back stock. So here looks like I have 2 tones of crystals, of bicone crystals. I have like a topaz, and then maybe like a dark topaz, but a browner color. And then these colors are reflected in this glass bead. That's the focal here. I like those colors, and I like the way this bead looks, but I don't think I would, wear this in metal. I can't wear this base metal against my skin. It would hurt my skin. It would give me a rash because I'm sensitive. But I will put this in the list of necklaces to see if my friends want them, and maybe somebody will want it, and if not, I will take it apart. So here's another exact style, same style, but much simpler. This must have been an early version of my necklaces. It's got like an AB finish on that olivine faceted glass, and then a bigger olivine AB faceted glass bead. So this is like 4mm to 6mm, and then 4mm all the way up on this gunmetal gray chain. Just a generic cheap chain. If I wasn't allergic or sensitive, I guess, to this type of chain, I'd be so excited to have more of that chain, but it sucks that I can't wear it. Another looks like anklet maybe, and it has some crystal chips. These look like crystal chips, and some seed beads, and then an adjustable chain. I probably made this adjustable chain out of, just stuff I had, because it doesn't look like it's a chain per se. More unfinished crimps. Yuck. I don't know what to say about this. I don't like this color. I'm not a purple person. I used to be. I'm just not anymore. It's just not a color I gravitate towards. But I like these chips. I would love to take those chips apart and maybe put something together with them, like a pair of earrings or something. So that will be taken apart. I don't know what to say about this. I think I used to own several bracelets like this. They were made out of what I can vaguely recall as some kind of clear tubing, and then they had some kind of thing that attached the tubing, and then they were filled with beads, different kinds of seed beads, and they were fun because they kind of shake a little, or they make noise. And I think I decided to try making my own, and I tried to source the materials and make this is like a little attachment thing for fish. So I think it does actually go through, like you can see the beads are trapped in there. But I don't know if I glued it together or if I just stretched it, but it doesn't, I don't know, it does fit. Maybe somebody will want that. It doesn't seem like it's something I would wear. Maybe. But I still think it's a cool bracelet. I like the color seed beads in there. It's kind of like a purpley with like a kind of a coppery shimmer finish to them. But it's not something I can see myself wearing. Maybe it'll go in the giveaway pile. These are just two pairs or two of those bracelets. I don't remember what they were called, but they were like advertised as like a Chinese style bracelet, and they were, or Tibetan style. You see them in a lot of different shops, and then they're made with lots of different stones and maybe like prayer beads or something, and then they have one of these little beads at the end to have like a little tassel sort of thing going on. But they have like this unfinished look to them with the elastic here, and they are made out of elastic cord, not actual stretch material, like the clear stretch material. These feel like they might be glass, not plastic, but then they're coated with something that isn't, it's not wearing well anymore, so it's kind of gotten scratched off here. Must have been well loved, but I can repurpose these. I've got some like outdoor beaded garden decor things that I use these types of old beat up junky beads for, and I will probably repurpose these for that type of use, like that. That's not cute anymore. Yeah, it's all scratched. So that will become something. Oh, these are interesting. This is a pair of clip-on earrings. I don't have a clue where they came from. Either somebody gave them to me because I was making jewelry and thought I could use them in some way, or maybe my grandmother gave them to me. I don't remember, but so cool. Very cool. I don't think these are real turquoise. They look like plastic gem, like glued in. But this pendant, super cool looking. I would definitely wear this if I had something that I could string it onto. It looks like it has a really tiny hole there, pretty narrow. So I will use those somehow. I love that it's a non-earring. What are those clip-ons? I could definitely move that clip-on part and then just glue a flat back to it, because I have some stainless steel flat backs that I bought. Oh gosh, I'm already getting tired. What else do I have here? Oh, couple of different style cha-cha bracelets here. Okay, here's one that is, I like this a lot, actually. Has a bunch of different blue and green beads different shapes. It must have been like all the lonely beads that didn't have partners, and I just put it onto a chain. I love that though. I can't wear this chain, but I could repurpose and make this in some other type of chain, attach it to another type of chain. Maybe I would add some more beads because I have a few more lonely beads, but I maybe could see myself wearing this. I do have a couple of scarves that have some of these colors in them, so that would be fun to just have a matching bracelet. Because when you're wearing scarves, you can't wear necklaces because it gets tangled. So, oh yeah, I was gonna go and do these. Looks like this was another. I don't know if I made this. Maybe I did. It's got a really heavy duty chain on it, and it doesn't have like a obvious way to attach it until you get to the end. It looks like I made little heart dangles out of red and pink, pale pink hearts, and attached them. They're not wire wrapped, they're just turned over into a loop and then attached. I must have thought this would be cute for Valentine's Day and then didn't find a home for it or couldn't find a buyer or what, I don't know, but I don't think that I wore this. And this is sized to fit my wrist. I'm pretty sure it's not big enough to fit another human being's wrist but mine, because I have tiny wrists. But anyway, I can repurpose this. I have a friend who likes these little heart beads and uses them for ornaments, so I might see if she wants those. So I'll put that over there. I have another, almost the exact same style, but just red beads and a barrel clasp instead of a lobster clasp, which I hate. That's super annoying. How are you going to clasp this on a wrist? I don't know why I did that. So you'd have to get someone else to put it on for you. That's the only way you'd be able to put that on. So maybe I'll give those to my friend. I don't even know. This is like a handmade. I would bet you anything that I made this in Girl Scouts. And I just hot glued a little pin to the back of it, which sucks because the pin is visible from the other side. If I was gonna redo this, not that I would, but I would take this pin off because it's so big it sticks out at the top and the bottom of the bear, and get a smaller pin. It's absolutely adorable though. I would love to make this into something else and keep it like a little pendant, or I don't know, just put it next to my stuff. It's so cute, nostalgic. I used to have a bunch of these little guys, like little bunnies and little all kinds of different critters. I'm sure if you are a child of the 80s, 90s, you remember these things. I had lots of these little guys, and they had the little bows on them. They're kind of fluffy. They're like flocked plastic, like a hard plastic. So I can feel like this thing is almost coming off. So maybe it's ready to become something new. We'll see. We'll see what I do with that. This was also with those other turquoise, and I think this is plastic as well. Doesn't look like real turquoise, but that's super cool. I don't think it's something I would wear. I'm not a big owl person, but it's still really, really cool. And maybe I have someone, a friend of mine, that would want it, or I could turn it into some kind of outdoor decor item, or it could be a cool, just like an ornament to hang somewhere. I like to hang ornaments off of like the light switch poles that you have for your like fan, ceiling fan, or maybe I could hang it from my window, like put a little piece of fishing line and hang it. I don't know. It might become something. I don't want to hang on to it just because there's an idea. I might find a new home for it if I don't quite know what to do with it. So these two are very similar, and they're already finished pairs of earrings. Very, very simple kind of like waterfall style earrings using, looks like 6mm crystal bicones. And they're not actually wire wrapped or anything fancy. They're just a loop and very simple. Again, I do like them, but I would need something with more texture and more color combination to actually enjoy these. I don't really wear a lot of this kind of baby pink color, but I do like this color, this kind of fuchsia color. I love that pink, that popping pink. It's almost purple, but I love that pink. I could use that in something, but I don't know. I'll probably take them apart unless one of my friends wants them, so I'll put them in the giveaway section. Here is another one of those same style necklaces. I'm just trying to take the little safety pin off, because when I used to sell these, I would attach a tag with a safety pin. Okay, so this is like got some kind of a red glass bead with like a gold shimmer stripe, like a cane bead, and then I have some cyan red bicone crystals and gold or gunmetal gray chain, and it's kind of that same chain and bead combo that I'm so fond of, with the little dangle at the bottom. It makes a nice little Y shape and hangs nicely, but it's just not a style I can wear because of the chain. So maybe that will become someone else's. It'll find a new home. Look at this big mama. This is like a just like a brooch, I guess. I don't even know how this thing could hold that on. Looks like it's bending, kind of breaking. Like a dark purple brooch on like a almost bronzy gold. Looks definitely fake, and I can see on the back that the gold mirror stuff has been scratched off, so it's got an imperfection on this inside. Oh well, but this is cool looking. You can see all my stuff in the reflection. But I don't know, that could be cool for something. Could be a neat project. But I have no idea what I would do with it. I will put it aside and see if one of my friends is interested. I have one friend who I could see wanting that. She's into purple. She's very into purple. Looks like another one of those seed bead style with alternating crystal chips, but this is a bracelet instead of an anklet. This one was like an anklet. So again, with the unfinished crimp beads, looks like a cheaper crimp lobster clasp. I like that color bead. It's kind of beachy, like seafoam aqua color, but it's not something I would wear, so I'll probably take that apart and get the chips and do something with the chips. Okay. I have a random bangle bracelet. I didn't make that, but I could see myself using this in some way for like when, you know how I said I do like those outdoor garden decor things. This could be a cool thing to like hang something off of. Oh, I see why. Oh, I guess I don't see why. It's not broken, but I can see it's like got a little lip there. Just poorly made, I guess. These were one of my very favorite bracelets that I wore back in my like 18, 19, 20. There was a set that had purple, hot pink, like I'm talking hot pink, like this color pink here, and this, I don't know, teal, green, blue color. And then they have like little gold shimmery accents on them. I wore the crap out of these. I made a lot of noise. I don't know where the rest of them went. I probably got rid of them. And this one probably just got lost and didn't get, donated or tossed out the rest. So who knows? Oh, here's the second of this pair. Very fun and 80s looking earrings, like the plastic Barbie pink. Super cheap. And these are acrylic gems. Those are not crystal. Acrylic pink gems. Super cheap earrings. It's like maybe kids dress up jewelry or something. I can't really see myself doing anything with these. They'll probably become part of that outdoor decor conglomerate that I was talking about. So I'll put them with that. Have those over in a little set to the side. I've got another bracelet. This is almost like an orangey color. And then it's got seed beads separating it. Instead of my typical daisy spacer, they're black seed beads. And it's got an AB finish to it. I think these are 14 millimeter. It's looking a little worse for wear, gotta say. These check faceted glass beads are not the best quality, but you know. And then they are still cheaply made. Oh look, but I did double over my crimp this time. So this must have been made after I got my crimping tool. I still didn't cover it, but it looks a little neater. I wish I would have done like another attachment extension here to get it on better, because this is so hard to like feel around for and find when you're trying to put on your bracelet. Like I'm having trouble even just I hate that. That's probably why I never wore a lot of these types of things. I would make them because that was the style, that was the way you made things back then, or it was kind of like the way jewelry classes were teaching you to make things, I guess I should say, but never really worked for me because it's hard to really grab that little thing, and I don't know, maybe I wasn't a good student, but I could definitely reuse these beads in something, so I'll put that away in my to repurpose pile. I'm gonna go ahead and just do this whole chunk of stuff. So these are a whole bunch of memory wire things, necklaces. Start off with this one. I know I made this one for myself and I probably wore it. Seed beads are like a pink lined clear seed bead with a blue, cobalt blue stripe, and then I finished the ends of this memory wire choker with a little dangle, and then I made a matching bracelet. So I will use memory wire often on my outdoor decor things. I like to make little things out of aluminum or tin cans and cut the bottom off, or just, as you're using your can of beans and you cut the one end off, I will poke holes in the one end and then kind of string beads, old beads or old chain that I can't really wear anymore, and then just make like little hangers to hang out on a tree or on a hook or anywhere outside, just something to shine the light through and something for decoration. So these could be repurposed for something like that, to string beads or hang beads from, like, something like that, and just have them dangling down. I don't know. I'll probably reuse those. There's a couple more here that I went with a different style. They're all tangled. And I used the same concept for the memory wire, but I threw in some dangle drops, so that when you wear it around your neck, it has like this dangles hang down your neck. And I'm sure it was a cool concept, but it didn't, I never wore it. I love this color though. I will harvest the beads from this and use them for something because I love that color. But no, I'm not gonna really wear these necklaces. That is really tight fitting on my neck, and it's not flattering sort of necklace on my neck. So maybe if one of my friends wants one of these, I have a green one, a black AB one, a clear AB one, a pale pink one, a purple one, another black AB one with stars at the bottom instead of drops. That's kind of cute. And another black AB one with dangles. Drops dangling. So anyway, just not something I'm going to wear, and I certainly don't have the room for all of these. So unless one of my friends says, yes, I'd like one of these, they're going to be cut apart, taken apart, repurposed. The beads are going to be harvested, and I'll do something else. I probably won't like cut apart the dangles because those are already set up. You know, they're already like beaded that way, but maybe I will end up reusing these to put outdoors or something like that. Not that that is the only thing I can do with them, but I just can't see myself wanting to wear a lot of these colors myself. Maybe somebody will like them and ask me to make them something with those colors, but I don't get a lot of requests from my friends and family. So we'll see. Those are going to go in a pile of potential repurpose. Pretty sure this is something I got at Claire's. It's a necklace with a 3-strand faceted glass bead, and it's memory wire and has the little dangles. It's kind of professionally done, so I'm assuming that I bought this or was gifted it at some point, and it was either not taken apart for one reason or another, or used as the basis for those other necklaces, which is, I'm cringing now thinking about it, but this was trendy back in the day. In the 90s, this was the style, so it's kind of like a lavender purple. I'm going to put that aside. I probably won't use this, but I might see if anybody wants it, and again, if nobody wants it, I'll do something with it, but who knows what. I'm gonna say that I made this with embroidery floss at some point, and a bunch of cheapy beads that come in, you know, like grab bags. They're pretty beads. In fact, I'm pretty sure I've used beads like this, or I have beads like this, very similar to this, on some of my outdoor decor, like my little hanger things. If you guys are interested in seeing what those look like, I've made 2 of them, and I have just like a stash of beads that I'm setting aside to make more of those. So if you guys would like to see that and, you know, want to either see the ones I've already made or have me show you how to make those, I'd be happy to make a video of that. Just leave a comment and let me know. I'm pretty sure that this was back in 2003 or 4. I had moved to Chicago and I had bought some red velvet curtains, or like velvet color style material curtains, and I wanted something to tie them back with, and I made this to tie it back with so it could, like, you know, hang there and look pretty. But I don't know what happened. Maybe I messed up or just didn't finish, or maybe I never had enough beads to make the second one. But it is not finished, or it's kind of like half-baked, and these are cheap glass. So I'll put that aside as a take-apart thing for an outdoor piece. My battery is running out, so I'm just pause and charge it a little bit, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I had to just plug my phone in because it was gonna die. I'm gonna try and wrap this up because this is turning into a long video again. I guess I just ramble a lot. But I'm just going to try and move everything over to this box. And some of these things are falling apart. These bracelets and things are falling apart. I'm going to move as much as I can over here. This is a set I must have made with some yellow or some orange beads. There's some cool little coin beads, orange coin beads, glass going on here, and some frosted. It's falling apart. And then there's another cool little rectangular seed bead, please Please go suck somebody else. Oh, it's a vampire. Okay, I was like, what the hell? It's a vampire bunny. It's Happy Bunny. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of that. Not my taste anymore. Some sticky note, somebody's name on it. Well, I'm gonna put that aside because I don't think I'm gonna really need to show you guys anything there anymore. And I'm just gonna try and focus on what's in here. So I have, sorry about that. I have some, these are scarab, or I don't know. They're beetle wings. I don't remember the name of the beetle, but they're beetle wings that I must have purchased at some bead shop with the intention of, I'm going to drill a hole and I'm going to do an earring of some kind, and I still think they would look super neat as earrings, and I might still try to do that and follow through on that as like a cool earring, but I don't think I can drill through them. They seem kind of delicate, so maybe I will just put the flat back earrings on them and wear them as a post. That might look cool. It kind of looks like a tooth or something, like a long vampire tooth, or a fingernail, like a fingernail in the coffin shape almost. Anyway, those are neat. I'll probably find something to do with those. Let's see what else. I have a huge amount of these cherry and strawberry glass earrings. I guess at some point in my life I stumbled upon these and just went nuts. There's a local festival that happens every year in my town, or near my town at least, called the Strawberry Festival. I'm sure many towns have them, and you can buy strawberry themed everything there. So I stocked up on the strawberry earrings thinking, I don't know honestly. And then I bought a bunch of cherry ones, and then I just made simple earrings out of them. And to be honest, they are so cute. And I remade a pair of these really simple ones. I guess I had a pair of these in my bead box or in my jewelry box, and I remade a pair of them into a longer dangle with some crystals. But as you can see, I have a ton of them, and I must not have either sold them. Maybe I was working on making a bunch to sell at a festival of some kind and never sold them, or I don't know. But there's quite a few here. Many future gifts can happen with these, or maybe one of my friends will want a pair of already finished. So we'll see. We'll find out what people want and go from there. I have a couple more of these that are, I'm just going to take these safety pins off here. Two more of those same style necklaces, the Y style necklaces. Oh, there's got an earring hooked onto it with hearts and the gunmetal, a bigger heart, kind of a red color. Must have been trying to put some things together for spring, for Valentine's Day, and for the Strawberry Festival is usually in like May, I think, around Memorial Day weekend. So I must have been trying to put stuff together for that. And for one reason or another, I did not sell them. So I have two of those in the gunmetal color. Who knows? Again, I'll try my friends, and if not, I will take them apart. I've got lots of weird solo earrings that don't have a match over here. Okay, these are interesting. These are a pair of earrings I made using like this like weird spacer thing, but I only used 3 of them. It's a 5-hole spacer bar. I don't know what you call that actually. And then I used some not memory wire, some just like fire wire or something to make a pair of earrings. And they have a lot of movement. They're kind of fun, but I don't think I would wear these. They're still pretty cute though. Maybe somebody, again, maybe one of my friends I feel like I'm just a broken record. Here's another pair of glass earrings. Holy moly, those are super cute. Look at these little fish. I feel like these would look cool if they were a little bit longer, just a tiny bit longer dangle with some kind of like a coral to match the fish lips color. Oh, those are super cute. I want to keep those, but they're just not my style. Maybe I'll give them to someone as a gift. Here's a little cha-cha with some hematite hearts, and these look like triangular shaped seed bead here, if you can see that. It's like a triangular shaped, that pink. Anyway, that's an interesting, must be an anklet. It's way too big to be a bracelet. Like, psh. So I must have put it on some kind of a base metal chain that I probably can't wear. It's not something I would wear anyways, but I would love to harvest this and take some of those little hematite hearts and do something with those because those are cute. So that will be probably taken apart. I have, what do I have here? This is like one of those kind of clubbing necklaces. It has like, looks like I don't know, like a mesh, and then it has these little gems on the bottom. This looks like something I would have gotten at Claire's boutique. I can't wear it because of the metal would irritate my skin, and it looks pretty freaking tarnished. But how cool! I could see this looking really neat as like a bib style necklace. Maybe one of my friends will want it and try to fix the tarnish on it, but if not, I will take it apart. I could definitely use these little rhinestone dangle things at the bottom of some earring pairs or something. I don't know. Who knows? At this point, I'm like getting tired of all the stuff I have that it's like, who knows. But I have a lot of things. I'm down to the bottom of my tray here. I'm almost at the end. I have a watch. I think I might have thrifted this watch, and I was going to make it for my grandma maybe, and I started doing some like cha-cha pearls on it and stopped. Maybe it was just too fiddly. The watch doesn't seem to be working, so maybe the battery needs to be replaced, but it's one of those ones that can like stretch to go around your wrists. Maybe I'll finish it. Who knows? I have more of these type of pearls, these like freshwater pearls. Not my style. I don't really wear watches, but I could see if this is something I might finish, and if it's something my grandma would want, then maybe I'll finish it for her. So maybe I'll send her a picture or something. It's kind of fun. Makes a lot of noise. A kind of blue and black leather wrapped bracelet that doesn't seem to have any kind of knot to finish it off. I don't know. Somebody must have been either given this to me, or I might have bought it somewhere and then was going to take it apart, but yeah, it's not really my style. If I was going to use this, I would probably, actually, I don't know if it's even really leather. It looks like it's like a waxed cotton lace. So anyway, not my taste. If anything, I would take it apart and try to use it, but maybe this just needs to be go away along with the other, pre-made jewelry things here. I've got a couple of these heart-shaped beads. Lampwork gold foil heart beads. Who knows where they were ordered from? Oh, brightlingsbeads.com. Okay. Well, I have two of them. These are not something I would wear as a pair of earrings. I don't really wear a lot of heart stuff. But I could see these as being something that might look cute on like a keychain or a zipper pull type thing, or maybe a some kind of outdoorsy, like my outdoor decor thing. So I'll save those. I'll put those aside. I found a pair of seed bead bracelets. One is like a gunmetal gray stretch bracelet. I'm shocked that this stayed together and didn't. I'm afraid to stretch it and put it on. But that crimp is awful. That's an accident or a stretch breakage waiting to happen. And I also have one that's kind of, I have these beads somewhere. I have them already stored. But they're kind of cool. They're like almost a gold foil lined aqua blue bead. Again, crimped poorly. Now I know better than crimping stretch material, but I'm shocked it held up. So put that away as like I'm probably going to have to cut those apart. Have a whole bunch more of those types of seed bead bracelets, but they're all much smaller, all different kinds of patterns. And I was making a lot of these for a while at one point and like selling them in groups because these were kind of popular for a while. I will probably just harvest all the seed beads from the bunch of bracelets here because the stringing material, that stretch material, is so old that I don't really trust it to not break if I try to put these on. In fact, it's already starting to fall apart. I can see some of these have kind of broken and our beads are falling out of it. So that is going to be a take apart, harvest, and all of them are strung and then crimped. Awful, awful, awful. So that, I have a couple more like that, but they're still in shape with the heart beads, and some of those faceted glass beads. This is cute. This one looks like it's coming apart. A couple more, like just a little bit bigger stretch bracelets. I have a few remaining pink heart beads just on a strand. Here's another stretch bracelet. There's another stretch bracelet. Oh, here's another one of those earrings, kind of like the one, but red and pink, kind of like that other pair. Well, we'll see if anybody wants them. Not my style. I'm not a pink person, and I don't wear a ton of red. But if I were going to wear it, I wouldn't wear this pair. Just not my taste. I have a cross on a chain. I'm not a religious person. I don't know. Maybe somebody gave me this, and I put it on a chain, or I don't know. Maybe somebody gave me the whole thing. But I will see if I have a friend who wants it. I have a couple of friends who might like that pendant. I have some more of these faceted glass. I think these are 14mm faceted glass. So put those aside to use. I have several little earrings here. Just mix of earrings. So another one of these with that geometric silver bead with an olive stone, an olive green colored bicone crystal. So I'll probably see if anybody wants those, and if not, take them apart. I have some purple glass beads with daisy spacers top and bottom. Very simple, not my taste. I would probably take these apart. And I have a pair of, I don't know what that bead is called, but it's really interesting looking. I feel like it's not coming up on camera very well. And the sun is starting to go down, so it's probably not a good lighting, but they really shine. But anyways, that color, I don't know, almost like a fuchsia with some bicone crystals. Simple, real simple. Not sure if I would do anything with that. Maybe repurpose those. These are an interesting pair of earrings that I used to have a bracelet that matched, and it had black seed beads stretched between these, kind of like dark orange, really red orange round beads. And I still have more of these beads. I still have all that, but I took it apart, and I have plans to do something new with these, with the orange beads. So I will probably take those apart and harvest the orange beads out of those. We're down to the last little bits. Oh, here's another pair of those waterfall in like a capri blue Swarovski crystal. And here is, looks like maybe Andrea put a lot of time and energy into knotting this necklace with these beautiful cathedral beads on this emerald colored silk cord, and even used little bead cap thingies to cover up my knot, but never finished. So I'll cut this up and do something with those beads, because I absolutely love that color. So I will take that apart. There's something weird in here. It's like a pair of earrings using the it's just one earring with like holographic stars. Kind of reminds me of Gem and the Holograms. Cool, but it's just one. Who knows what I'll do with that. Okay, I'll put this away. This will be cut up and kept. The beads will be kept. I have just a couple more. Oh, here's a pair of earrings with these cool glass, pink glass. I would repurpose those. I would repurpose the beads. I have two random. Oh, looks like I found the other one for this one. Okay, this is a pair. Those are cool beads. I don't think I have a set that matches. I don't think there's a necklace or a bracelet that matches these, so probably we'll just harvest the beads from those. This kind of goes with all this stuff. There's just like a random sprinkling of beads over here. Okay, we're down to the last. Looks like a pair of simple hoop earrings with silver beads and little hematite stars. Those are actually really cute. I would probably wear these. Maybe I'll keep them. And then I have one very random zebra print glass. I still have some of this glass, that table cut rectangle glass. So maybe I will do something with it. Maybe I will see where I can use that. I have a weird random set of rings that are missing their gemstones. They must have had a stone here and a stone here, which is missing, and a stone here, which is missing. So they're all missing the gems that they came with. I don't, probably just get rid of those or donate them. A pair of hoop earrings. I don't know, but these might be Simply Whispers. So I'll try them out. I'll try wearing them and see if they irritate my ears. Another random ring with some missing gemstones on it. It's like an adjustable ring. I'm pretty sure I got these rings and these ones at Express way back in the day. A silver ring that says Harmony. That's not my name. It's not something, it's too big. Oh, it kind of fits, but I wouldn't really wear it, so I'll get rid of that. I think this might be a toe ring.